Hi, this is Scott Anderson. Time for my extended video review, although it's not going to be a video review this week. It's more of a going over things that I've collected over the years. There's an area I hadn't really gone into, so you'll see down here at the bottom, there are a bunch of LPs. There's a box, which I'll move because the box isn't part of the video, but if you look down here, first of all, I'm probably one of very few people you'll ever see talk about the fact that I have laser discs. So there are laser discs still there, and then beyond the laser discs, I have traditional LPs from years and years and years of LPs. And then I got a bunch of stuff that I've collected over the years that people give me, or notebooks or things that I use. And then I have other collections, like my father collected rocks, and so I have a bunch of rocks that he collected. And then, of course, to be helically inclined, my dad also liked wooden animals. And then you can see I had Lord of the Rings goblets. That was a Burger King thing. I was traveling and I actually brought them home. I also have the 3 Lord of the Rings box sets, and then I have a bunch of tchotchkes from over the years. This was given to me by my daughter. This is my father's. This was something I bought. This is the Patronus Tower, or not the Patronus Tower. Sorry, the Patronus Towers. That's something I got many, many years ago when I was in Malaysia. And then a few other things, pictures of my kids. That is a pencil holder that was given to me as a teacher, my first Christmas. A Cisco Cloud, some tape, Minion tape, and then, of course, baseball cards. There's a bear and probably way too much alcohol that we have over the years collected and haven't consumed or drank. A good friend of mine gave me the Crooked Clock, which is a very famous clock. And then there's my Mac setup, which I was going to turn my Mac on, so I think I will do that now. And then my various yo-yo connections, you'll see. You can hear the Mac turning on. Mini disc player. The mini disc player is sitting right by my Crosby radio. That has a record player, and then I have a recording record player on top of it, and some mini discs. And then, of course, I have a bunch of other collection pieces which I keep over the years. There's a Volkswagen. That's in honor of my mother, another Volkswagen. I loved Herbie the Love Bug as a kid. And then parts of my father's rock collection, which I just spoke about. We have a rare earth magnet, and again, other things that you can see are various areas. There's more of my father's wooden animals. He loved wooden animals. That's a basket from Africa, as is that one, and then more. That's a duck decoy from the first boat we ever owned. There's one of my fire trucks. Actually, that's my dad's fire truck. Somewhere around here is my fire truck. There's my dad's space shuttle. I have a fire truck. It's around here somewhere. I don't quite remember where it is at this point, but it is around. There's my Bears emblem, and there's a Buddhist medallion. The 2 wine coolers that are full. We really need to drink wine, but don't very often drink wine. And then my R2-D2 robot. And then a bunch of, as you can see on this thing, a bunch of other collectibles over the years. And somewhere in here is my longtime fire truck, which I'm sure I will find. There is a hat collection. I guess everybody should have hats. And then, of course, technology that I've talked about in the past, 2 Grundig radios, which I've used for years. Absolutely love them. They're a great toolkit. So that is more of my collectibles.